Okay, now we're ready.
Okay, that's for you.
Apparently this is a pretty big episode, so...
Man with the metal arm gave it to you. The man with the metal arm could prove useful.
Could be useful.
It'll definitely hurt us. She has to stay here, Alexandria. We can take it back, see what he knows.
Alright, so what the hell's gonna happen with this prisoner is my question.
What the hell is going on? Hey guys, the illness is spreading faster than we thought.
Oh god. Oh my god, that was creepy. Dude, what the hell? That was like The Exorcist. Her head, dude, her head just craned to the sky. It was creepy as all shit. Holy macro. My god, dude. What is this sickness? I have no clue other than the water that Gamma was infecting. I have no other theory. You better be careful, because if these people just die randomly, they're going to turn into walkers and start wandering around. Kind of like the prison when that whole thing happened, when people were dying.
Call me back, darling. You hear me call your name. If I don't hear you, I'll pay somebody. If I
Report any issues. Don't mess with these finely tuned mechanisms. Oh, there she is. I'm going to treat all my patients, and Alpha too. Because why not? 2 episodes, well, it's been... That last episode had that weird music montage with Negan and Beta, now... It's the Sadiq PTSD tour. Gosh. Got to take out the trash. That's why everyone got infected. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready to see this full Pike sequence, if that's really... No, don't strangle me from within my chair. Anything but that. Why? Ugh. I'm still angry there's no helicopter. But we do get... I do like that scene. We do get that scene. It's a very nice scene. Mossy and full of fire.
Come on, get out. I need to stop.
Oh boy, yo. Oh, there's been people saying that the Whispers don't know that Lydia's still alive. So...
You know him? He's one that watches the Guardians. And the Walkers.
The Guardians.
So he knows where your mother's hoard is? Probably.
You put us all at risk.
We have to find that hoard before it shows up at our gates.
So you decide for all of us? Knowing what it could mean?
Doesn't matter anymore. You still gotta find them.
I mean...
I'm gonna be in there with you, and Sadiq is gonna treat his wounds first.
Bleeds until he answers.
That's not your call. None of this is. You did what you did, but I'm not gonna let it go from bad to worse, and I think the council would agree. Including Michonne.
Gabriel's got some balls. Who knew?
Come on, you can stay with me.
I'll be your new adopted mother.
Thanks for having my back with Gabriel.
It's just the truth.
Whisperer's not going to give it up easy. If you want to sit this out, I get it.
Or you could just be a part of the torture. Whatever suits you. Tater Bud. Oh, this is Daryl. You're gonna get a Daryl shirtless scene in celebration of the new video game Death Stranding, which I have not played yet, but at some point. Too busy. Doggy. What's so significant about the acorn? Hey, you forgot your stick.
Still yours. This will help with the bruises. I had worse. Me too. Whisperer, what else do you know about him?
Only that he won't betray my mom. The ones that watch the Horde are loyal. She gives him no choice.
Neither will I. What else?
People will die, right? I hate them. But I know them too.
Alpha drew a line and you need to choose which side you're on.
Oh, jeez.
I wish I'd left with Henry when he asked.
So do I.
My mom twists people. Gets them to do what she wants. Makes them think it's what they want. People obey because they think they have no other choice.
True psychopath. As we know.
But if you let him see what you have here, that a place like this can survive, an idea like that is dangerous. It would spread.
Isn't
There's nothing my mom could do to stop it.
Isn't that the rooftop where Michonne was attacked by that the scavenger? Like, it was high up. I mean, maybe it was too high, I'm not sure, but
Don't try anything. Never. He's gonna need stitches.
oh my god.
I know you. Look.
Oh no, he was there when they cut the heads off.
Don't take it from here.
Yeah.
Right.
He was
Outside. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, that's fucked, man. He was there when the heads got cut off. Come on. He was, like, not seeing shit for once, and then that's gotta remind him. Great. Now I'm going crazy again. Ugh. Oh, shit. Well, that's one. That's how they killed him? They had him on their knees and they sliced their head. That's not even humane. Like, you at least, like, put him down and then, like that. The fuck's going on here?
You have bread every day.
Oh. Made fresh this morning. Some extra if you like.
How do your people make so much?
The flour.
But every day? Seems like a lot of people doing just that.
As many as needed.
She's eating a leaf. What the fuck? Yeah. I'd prefer a leaf over freaking bread. Yeah.
For my daughter.
You have children.
Just the one. About all I can handle.
And there are more?
There are.
This is Dane.
You.
Children will be back. Make you weak.
What about a family then? Brothers or sisters?
Yeah.
I'm an only child.
Oh, that's cold. That's cold right there. Wow. All right, Gamma. I was trying to see if I was gonna like you, and nah, I hate you now. That's just mean. And this is gonna. Jeez. Maybe Carol shouldn't be the one to.
Let's get started.
The fuck?
So, what's it gonna be? Honey or jam? Strawberry or apple?
There's something here. Oh, it's Lydia's strategy.
Not a problem. We have plenty here.
Yeah, it's the strategy.
Lunch, I was thinking salted fish. I like to wrap them up in a fresh piece of lettuce.
What do you want?
Well, right now we're just gonna talk.
Pass.
Okay. Then eat.
Taste and see how great our culture is. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's delicious. That guy is like, yeah, luckier than any. Yeah. They're probably all starving and just...
Good.
I just don't understand. How can they live like that? Oh.
No.
I was wondering how she got that crap on her face. I thought she had, like,
Okay.
pimples or something.
Yeah?
It was just jam.
Am I okay?
Nice and pasty.
I am not okay, but you are.
Good though.
Damn right. I mean, if it weren't for Gabriel, I would be making my move.
Don't let that stop you. Man doesn't have jealous bone in it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, scoot over.
I've been thinking about Eugene.
Sorry. It's your other man.
Yeah. set a date to talk and I missed it.
And now he's talking with somebody else.
I think that I was dissing the market.
Well, it turned out for the best.
It'll be fine.
Of all the things to worry about.
That guy, he bounces back. Not everybody does.
At least she cares.
I did check out a few of his baby tips. The poop chart. That shit was on point. And literally, Eugene is a bona fide shitologist.
I do declare. You forgot that part. Bona fide shitologist.
We kids together, Mom.
Yes, we do. I didn't think I'd be a mom in this world.
Try not to think about it. It freaks me out every time. Just want to do it right. Be a good dad.
And not a PTSD psychopath.
Freaks me out. You're a dad too.
Thanks.
No, she's lucky to have you. We both are.
Yeah. Careful. You make out with her, you're gonna catch whatever the hell she has. I don't even know how contagious this is. Again, I don't know if it's like food poisoning, like really bad food poisoning, or if it's just something like... It quite literally could be E. coli, like, from some food shit.
Yeah. Just got a lot of patients to see and miles to go before I sleep. Okay, come on.
Where's Ward?
This is just not gonna work.
Lady, you have the animal in you. If we were out there, I would take you like a bitch and eat.
What's that ring? Jeez. Is this really gonna work?
You're all weak.
Let's start with your fingers first.
Huh.
And both your ears.
Show you how weak you are.
I'm gonna take all your teeth.
You lie to yourselves. To each other. You fight for what? Sandwiches. You ignore the truth when it's staring you in the face. I would never betray Alpha. She rescued me. She protects me. She loves me. She loves us all. She sacrificed her own daughter for us.
Wait, what? No.
She killed Lydia.
She did. And I am willing to give my life for her.
That's the revelation. Lydia, get over here right now.
Since now.
You're not getting Lydia mixed up in this.
He every ounce of Alpha's bullshit. Every ounce. If he sees that Lydia's alive and well, gets it that his great leader lied to him, then maybe that changes things.
Please. That kid's been through enough.
Let her make up her own mind. This is the only way, you know it.
But yeah, what's the other? I don't know what other choice they have.
Good.
It's a little better than last time.
Yeah, that's the thing. If Lydia ever went back to the Whisper camp, Alpha would be screwed.
Cheryl, you're gonna get through this. Okay? I'll make sure of it.
Sit down, Doc. You look worse than I do. Go to papers. Rest.
Cheryl, I can't.
For me. I made my peace. Others need to have your head straight.
All right then. I'm just gonna drift off and hope. Oh my God. Yep. Yeah. Have your peace. Sit and try not to think about. Oh, these. What the? This is so weird. Just chilling.
Good.
Yeah. Let's just make Christmas cards together. Nothing weird here.
She's actually a pretty good writer. Mostly, I think she just uses it as an excuse to stay out with her friends.
That's weird. They're like
Did you ever write?
not on the border, but
Sometimes.
Yeah, I couldn't get enough. Find every excuse to stay out as long as I could. Keep going, even though it was just up and down our street.
As kids, we'd always try to take the long way home around the lake.
Brother or sister? I'm sorry.
yeah.
I had a brother. Yeah, he was a couple years younger than me.
Oh, I didn't even know that. What?
He loved cars. Only thing he loved more than cars was people. And they loved him. And I still think about him every day. You know, I know what it's like to lose someone that you love that much. And I know that it helps to talk about it. What you're doing, these questions, you know, digging for intel. I suppose I should be doing the same, but what's the point? So maybe we just talk about nothing worth reporting, you know? You know, I can go on and on about my brother. Maybe you can.
We can hurt this. We are free. We gave it blood. We are free.
Yep.
We walk in darkness. We are free.
Yep. You see, she's as soon as she starts to go towards that other spectrum, it just like she has to like reset herself to that crazy.
I'm burning up here. What's wrong? How the hell should I know? Just make it stop!
What's going on?
Breathing's labored. People's dying. With no signs of infection, it doesn't make sense.
Oh, hey, easy. Hold it.
Oh God. What is going on, dude? What the fuck? This is nasty as shit. Oh my God. Did the guy just die? Of course. Dude, of course he died right before they could prove it.
Morning. Did you give this to him?
Yeah, for pain and inflammation.
You
killed him.
Wait, what?
How? No, that's Jarl. It's Hemlock.
Wait.
I didn't know.
Dante's a
I thought, what?
Dante's a traitor?
You thought what? I never thought Hemlock would be in the bag because, Because what, Dante? Because you packed it.
Wait, what? I am so confused. Is this Dante being a traitor, or is Sadiq a fucking idiot who's seeing shit? Trying to look at a picture to be humanized, and oh, I gotta be like a walker. Oh, that walker wasn't. That's interesting. The walker knew. Oh shit. You failed. That's creepy. Whoops.
The man with the metal arm? Aaron. He has a daughter. Is that all you've learned?
Yep.
Did you ask about your sister's child? There's nothing to ask. He is one of them. He will slaughter our kind. He will search out your weaknesses. He will use your sister against you. Remove her mask.
I don't even know if Gamma believes that at this point. I think she's starting to, yeah. I think she's starting to come to it. Oh, she's getting punished. This is the same punishment that Alpha got. Oh, dude.
Always being tested. You must remain strong.
Jesus.
I believe in you. Never.
Oh my god, I just feel so bad for Gamma, like.
Tell me. This Aaron. He tempts you.
Oh.
His lies. Do not be seduced.
She can read right into the whole thing without ever having to be there. It's just weird. Like, she's literally prowling their conversation. Like she knows.
If people find out, they'll panic. If Alpha finds out, she won't.
Well, he's not going to be a walker.
I'll help. It's not your mess to clean.
What a waste. They captured that guy just to prove what?
Still want to help? Yeah. Good.
Cheryl?
Wait. What is going on? Is Sadiq poisoning people and, like, we don't know it?
Hey. I was gonna come try to find you, but
I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on. This has got to come to a head, dude. What the fuck is going on with Sadiq? I don't understand. I just...
We'll make sure you've killed him.
Sadiq dies just because, like, Carl, like, I just keep thinking about Carl's sacrifice and the fact that Sadiq just is losing his fucking mind. Oh my god. Yeah. Not the full scene. Who's saving him? Rosita. You are stupid.
I heard what happened.
Don't want to talk about it. Go home. You should be in bed.
No. Smarter, we go back in. Drown together.
Nothing to say?
I'm just batshit crazy.
No, I want the real shit. Whatever's been eating you up for weeks, spill.
Well, it all started.
It's like I'm still there. All the time. It's like I never left. It's just pieces.
It's like I'm still there.
Screams and...
Oh my god.
Just no. You want everything. Get it to stop. People are dying.
Cheryl was sick. You're doing everything you can. You're not alone.
Nothing.
Jesus.
You know why it bothers me so much? Enid.
What about her?
He's there. Just think about how much I miss her. But then I get to remember how I failed her, so...
No. No, this isn't your fault.
Why was he...
Bitch did. Ain't on you.
You weren't there.
Yeah, what the hell did he do? What did he do, though?
People that I love died right in front of me. And now I get to watch it over and over and over. And I did nothing. I did nothing. I didn't move. Just watched. Now because I need more people. Look, I'm not smart enough.
I can't fucking hear.
You have to go through. You have to fight it. For Coco.
For Coco.
Everyone else that loves you. If you can, you will. Because you're not alone. And you're the smartest person I know.
Is this I'm trying to think if there's something other revelation. There's got to be like something else. I'm just trying to think of something that he did. There's got to be something, man. Like, did he get involved with it? Like, what the fuck happened?
Work together. You don't even eat the same things. There's not a common denominator. It's not one that I can. Nothing. Go home, okay?
The water. Yeah, he jumped in the water and figured it out. Wait, has someone been fucking with these, or was it Gamma's poisoning? I don't understand this. What the hell? Wait, who did this? Was it him? Did he do it? I'm trying to figure out if it, like... Because, like, they had, like, the possible angle that it was Dante, and then they fucking...
No, it's yours now.
Oh, great. What the hell's gonna happen here?
I don't want anything from you.
Oh, here we go.
Take it, or I'll burn it.
What the hell? God damn it.
All right. No wrong feelings. I have questions, and you answer. Got it?
Don't do this. This isn't you.
You have no idea.
Oh, my God. Come on. Why does this have to happen? Oh, shit. No, no, no. Come on. Oh, there we go. That's the traitor.
No. No.
Yep. See, it didn't work on the guy before, but it worked on Gamma.
Your mother told her people that she killed her.
You used me.
You said you wanted my help.
This is your help.
You used me.
Yep.
Lydia, I'm sorry. You're just like her.
Lydia.
You said you wanted me to choose a side?
Oh, no.
I choose mine. You can't go out there. It's too dangerous. You can't stop me.
Oh, shit. Oh, God, no. It's good at the same time, but no. Hey, she runs into Negan. Hey, I'm a Whisperer now. He hasn't been in this episode. I mean, I didn't think he would be. He wasn't in any of the previews. The whole system's gonna crumble if she goes back is the only problem. Yep. Yeah, that's the thing, because she made her relatives kill their loved ones. Meanwhile, Alpha can't do the same thing with her relatives, like her family. I mean, that's the concept here, and she's fucking torn up about it. And I get it. She's a hypocrite, which we knew. So.
Hey. I know it's late, but I saw you alone.
Fuck you, Dante. I don't want to talk to you right now.
Shut up for a second. I'm not your hat. Sure you are, Chief.
saying sorry. Jean gone, I gotta get you with the water. I haven't pulled my weight. Stop.
1 second.
Stop. This is my fault. It's not yours.
Turn on the mic.
Not anyone else's. Yeah. I know you want this blame. For a sec, everything else makes sense. Right? I'm sorry, bro. Ain't how it works.
Oh, boy.
Look, this place is special. I got that right away.
Go back to Hilltop, Dante.
It works because it's a village. It takes everyone here to build, grow, fight, raise rugrats.
Oh my god. Oh, fucking shut up out there. Jesus Christ. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Fucking people outside are loud as fucking hell.
So when something happens, it's all our fault, yeah? One of us is sorry. We're here to help.
You don't even know me, man.
Sure do. You're my friend.
But I'm gonna kill you. I feel so bad for Sadiq, man. I just...
It's gonna be okay.
Like, if everything is as it seems, there's nothing precarious. Like, I'm so suspicious. No. No. Look. Why does he have to look? Wait. What? Is he... He's a whisperer. How is this possible, dude? What the fuck? I had heard this rumor. There's no fucking way. A doctor. They're gonna kill Sadiq right now? No. They're gonna kill Sadiq. What the fuck? Why? No. What the fuck? Why would you... Why? That's how the episode ends. Well, so much for Dante being Maggie's love interest. What the motherfucking horseshit was that? What the fuck, dude? They completely... Oh my god, I need a minute to process what I just fucking watched. Oh my... So I was getting distracted by noise outside. I'm gonna go deal with it in a second. Then I'm gonna come back and do my review because... Dude, there's no fucking way that just happened. There's no fucking way that just happened. What the fucking... What? Alright guys, I'm back. I had to split the video to first compose myself and second There's some commotion going on outside. I'm not sure if you heard it during the reaction video itself. I do apologize about that if you did. Yeah, wow, dude, oh my. So, you know, and because of the noise, I actually missed the scene. I went back and rewatched that scene between Siddiq and Dante, and Dante was doing the clicking with his tongue, that with his tongue. He was doing that in Siddiq's ear during the beheading in the barn. And then he did it to psychologically bring those memories back when they were in the bedroom. And that triggered it. And so it's crazy because I'm now thinking back to all of the scenes where Siddiq is freaking out and having his PTSD. And I think not all of them, but a lot of them happen in the presence of Dante. There's that first scene he has his PTSD in, like, episode, what is it, like 1 or 3 or something. And Dante is there, and like they're just having a conversation, and like you would never have thought that. You would have just been like, oh, you know, here's Siddiq, you know, having bad flashbacks because it was so horrific what happened. That makes sense. But in reality, somebody who forced him to watch the torture had infiltrated. All right, so I have like a bunch of questions. How did Dante infiltrate Alexandria and become the doctor, the lead fucking doctor who is administering and like drugs and medication and helping all of these sick people who are reeling from whatever illness? We know that like the I don't know, like, because it wasn't clear, like the water, like the drinkable water, like was that sabotage by Dante? And the scene where that Whisperer was killed because he took that drug, Dante put it in there, but he tried to pass it off that Siddiq was kind of losing his mind. And I was confused in that scene. Like you guys saw in my reaction, I was like, wait, is Dante a traitor? Like that was where I first got the inkling. But then like he's like, no, like Siddiq is seeing shit. Like he's wigging out and blah blah blah. So yeah, this just really surprised me, dude, because this was such a bold move by Angela Kang, and it's such a good move because you never expect it. No comic fan would ever expect this because Dante's character in the comics is completely different. He is not a Whisperer in the comics. He lives at the hilltop, and he actually gets into a relationship with Maggie, of all people. He makes a few moves on her and tries to kind of win her over, knowing that she's still holding on to the memory of Glenn. And he tries to make his moves. They didn't do too much with him in the comics, but yeah, like there's a scene where he hooks up with Maggie. They do get together, and I think in the huge time jump in the comics when it gets to the last issue, I think they are together. So unless Dante has this huge redemptive character arc and then Maggie's character comes back into the show this season and that happens, there's just no way, though. I mean, he just murdered Siddiq, the guy that Carl gave his fucking life for. And I know, the thing is, I can tell probably some people are probably not going to be happy about this decision for that reason, because Carl was, you could argue, the main character of the whole series. If we're going to base this by the comics, like in the end, like Carl's like the pivotal person who closes out the whole thing. I mean, it's about Rick Grimes, but in the end, Carl's kind of that last guy, and it was a huge change to kill him off in season 8. And you know, it was controversial, and I understand that a part of that had to do with Andrew Lincoln leaving the show, what they were doing with Rick in the helicopter, the big time jump, having Judith take Carl's role now, it seems like. It's just kind of, I'm just trying to piece it all together. It's just blowing my mind that they do this. Like, I would have thought if Siddiq was going to die, like, he'd maybe kill himself, or I was just going to say, like, I would think the Whisperers would kill him, but he technically was killed by the Whisperers, because fucking Dante, man. But the thing is, two bad things happen, because now Siddiq is dead, and now Dante is on the loose, disguised as the enemy inside the gates of Alexandria, and that's huge. Like, the fucking doctor of your community, like, but the thing again, how the hell did he get elevated to being, sorry, the microphone almost dropped, the fuck, piece of shit. Anyway, how did they elevate this guy to doctor? Like, how did he even, like, get in? Like, did he just say, like, I'm a weary traveler who just so happens to... Is he even a doctor? Like, that's the other thing. Like, is this guy even a doctor? Like, do we have evidence that he's a doctor? Like, like, who vetted him? Did Daryl or Carol, like, or Michonne, like, or Gabriel? Like, who the hell vetted Dante getting into the fucking community? Like, I don't understand. And it's frustrating because this is the same thing that happened with the Pike sequence back last season at the Kingdom. No one, apparently all these Whisperers were able to get in, knock out certain people, and bring them to that barn. But we don't know how it was done. And it's probably never going to be revealed now that Siddiq is out of the picture and we don't have his flashbacks to reference. Because in his flashbacks in this episode, we saw DJ, the savior guy, who comes in with the highwaymen to try and save them. We saw Alpha, how she decapitated her victims, which I thought that she just laid their bodies on the ground and then hacked the head off with the sword. No, she did it execution style, them on their knees, and for some reason... But the thing is, I don't understand. She was trying to send a message, I believe, that she wanted Siddiq to see that, right? She wanted him to be as afraid as possible, so that, because he said that last season, that she wanted Siddiq to relay the fear that he had back to the group. And so him looking and listening, like, they wanted him to experience maximum pain through all of the beheadings in as much intensity as possible. So that's why that happened. And so it was interesting because we saw like Enid's head slumped and we saw DJ getting killed, but that was about it. Like, they didn't go through the whole thing, but they painted the picture of how it was done. And so I do appreciate that they strung a little bit of that together. And then, of course, the guy that made Siddiq watch was fucking Dante. But I just don't understand, like, what a two-faced prick. Like, he seems like such a personable guy, like, kind of joking around, talking with the civilians, and, he has that character moment with Siddiq a few episodes back where he talks about him being, he was in the army, and, like, he humanized himself, but, like, he did the same thing that Alpha did last season, and in a way no one expected. I just cannot believe that. I mean, this is episode 7. It's funny because, like, so many episodes of the show used to have a certain theme to them where, this would be a bottle episode for this community, this would be a bottle episode for that community. Like, it was always the communities. Like, you'd always be focusing on a region and not the characters. And I felt that way, especially, season 7 and 8 especially. It felt like it was region focused and not so much character focused. Like, the characters did stuff of significance to move the plot along, but it was always region. Like, what area are we in? Are we in Alexandria? Are we in Hilltop? Are we in the Sanctuary, Kingdom, the Junkyard, Oceanside? Like, there were just so many locations back then. And now that we've limited the scope, it's you know, we get these really intense character focus episodes, and man, and the thing is, other stuff happened in this episode. Like, all I could focus in on is the Siddiq thing, because that was the big shocker. But, you know, you had, you know, there was a big blow to the Whispers. As much as Dante being loose in Alexandria is horrible, but the thing is, how is he going to explain Siddiq's death? He killed Siddiq in his own bedroom. Like, was he going to burn the body? Like, I don't see how he... I don't understand. I don't see how Dante is going to cover this up. I don't know how they wouldn't suspect him. Especially, like, Daryl always smells a rat. Carol, too. Like, they're very perceptive to this kind of thing. And so, yeah, I just don't know how this is going to go down. Like, they have a fucking traitor in their midst. And everyone was thinking... So many people were thinking it was Siddiq, that Siddiq was the traitor. And he was a vessel for what Dante did. And, you know, man, I just can't believe that. Like, because it's taking a character... Well, excuse me. It's taking a character who, like, imagine a character from the comics who has a pivotal role, who's a good character. Like, I just, you know, it's like turning Rick Grimes into the bad guy in the end, you know? Like, what if Rick Grimes just, like, murdered a whole bunch of people, went on a killing spree, you know, for no reason, and you're like, well, he doesn't do that in the comics. You know, it's kind of like Dante's character, because he was a regular guy in Hilltop who had a relationship with Maggie. Like, he was just a genuine guy trying to help things out, and he was not in any way what the show has turned him into. Like, you know, for anyone who looks forward to certain characters being adapted, if you were looking forward to Dante being adapted, I don't know how you feel about this. Like, are you happy that there was this big twist, or are you, like, disappointed that it wasn't adapted in the same manner, where he's a decent fellow who just wants to win over Maggie's heart and make her feel better after being a widow for so long? Like, is another character gonna take Dante's story now, like, who becomes Maggie's second love interest? That's a possibility. I don't know who the heck would take that role. I don't, but it's certainly a possibility. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The thing is, I don't know if Siddiq is dead. It seemed, you know what, I mean, it seemed definitive. That final shot where his arm slumps, because Siddiq's eyes don't close, ironically, they stay open. And Dante was saying, like, close your eyes, and... Oh my god. If only Siddiq was a better fighter, he would have... Why didn't he scream? Like as he was getting dragged and, like, you know, Dante's trying to put him in the headlock, why didn't... I would have, if I was Siddiq, I would have screamed, like, as loud as humanly possible. Like, woke everyone in the vicinity. Like, someone's gonna come and see it. Like you're in tight quarters. Like, why wouldn't you try and make noise? Like, I don't know. I don't get that. That's just me. And shit. And now Siddiq leaves his child and Rosita behind, and it's just, I don't know, it's just sad, man. Like, because you thought that this guy was gonna get over the trauma somehow, or maybe, you know, he would just walk into a horde of walkers because he just couldn't take it anymore, or he was gonna sacrifice himself. Like, for me, I wanted him to have, like, a good ending. Like, you know, he sacrifices himself in the Whisperer War. There's a death in the comics involving a water tower, or maybe he could have, you know, just something where there's like like, this is just kind of like almost like a Shakespearean death, you know, the secret murder. No one knows the circumstances of how it happened, and it's all about deception, and it's interesting, but at the same time, like, it's just for a character that survived because of the sacrifice of Carl, who was probably one of the biggest characters in the show. I don't know, you thought that maybe he was going to be one of the characters to live through the whole show, or to the end, or close to it, and, you know, he doesn't, and that's tough, man. That's tough. But, I mean, the other stuff in this episode with Gamma, that's a huge blow to the Whisperers. Gamma knows the truth. And it's funny because you thought that Whisperer, because he set the stage for what would happen later. That Whisperer they captured, he said clearly that like they blindly worship Alpha like she's a god, like she's saving them from this horrible fate in the apocalypse. And say, oh, she killed her own daughter, and so they set they set that plot point in motion, that if a significant member of the Whisperer or Whisperer in general saw Lydia, they would know the truth. And you know, Gamma, that's significant. That's way better than that random guy. And it's interesting because, you know, they tried to win the guy over with, you know, the prospects of, because it really does juxtapose how the Whisperers are living to how the communities are. Like, Carol was talking about all the jam flavors and the fish that they get, and they talk it up. And this guy, he wasn't, like, they're just so brainwashed that there was no hope of it. There was absolutely no hope of it. And Gamma, I mean, because Gamma was starting to come around, and that scene with Aaron where they were talking, like, she let her guard down because she told Aaron that she was an only child. And then she said, oh, when I was a kid, I used to run around with, like, she made an allusion to siblings, and then Aaron caught on to that and started talking about his brother, which I didn't even know Aaron had a brother. That was never something that was brought up. That's a cool thing to bring up for his character. But Gamma started letting, you know, the mask slip, if you want to say that for the metaphor. And I don't know if, like, you would have thought Alpha was under the bridge listening to their conversation, because she pegged exactly what was going on with Gamma. The Gamma was being swayed a little bit by Aaron, was starting to see the humanity in their conversations, and had a little bit of doubt creeping into her mind. And Alpha just came in like this satanic creature and was just like, no, you know, he's trying to poison your mind. And then she, you know, whipping her into submission. And the sad thing is it worked, because she held Aaron at knife point and probably would have kept him there had Lydia not stepped out into the clearing and that huge revelation occurred. The thing, like, so now there's like so many different plot things going on, because Lydia now is pissed off because Carol everyone just keeps using her. Everyone, like, in the community, Daryl is literally the only person who had her best interest. And he was trying to stop Carol from manipulating Lydia, and Carol did it anyway. I mean, it was pretty insensitive, but she's desperate. The thing is, you know, Carol, yeah, her decisions are kind of reckless, but she's desperate because she wants to crush. She's tired of this nonsensical peace negotiation between them and the Whispers. She's just like, you know what? No, I gotta destroy the Mega Horde. I've got to find a way to take down my enemies. And, you know, we know Carol is ruthless and will get it done. But her methods, we're starting to see her methods. And she's willing to use Lydia, and she's gonna frickin'... what the hell, like, you know... what was it? With, you know, she was doing those, like, tactics with the food and, like, really trying to be, you know, sleuthy and... yeah, oh my god. So now Lydia's out there in Whisperer territory. So again, any Whisperer that comes in contact with her is going to be like, what the hell? So there's almost like a mini uprising going on within the Whisperer camp, because Gamma is now, we don't know, like, you know, basically kind of like turncoat. Like, I don't know if Gamma's going to go full turncoat, but she knows the Alpha's code is bullshit. And I said in my reaction that the main reason for that is because, you know, her sister was told to abandon family, to be a Whisperer, to hold those values, those animalistic, barbaric values of theirs, to hold them. hold them true and to not break character. And Alpha couldn't do the same thing with her own daughter. She let her weakness, like she had weakness, and she's nothing but a hypocrite. And Gamma saw that on full display in just one fell swoop. So, yeah, I just, because, so now Lydia's going to go back. I don't know if she's going to go back to Alpha or Beta. Like, the thing is, like, they're going to find her, though. And Gamma, I don't know, maybe my thinking is maybe Gamma and Lydia come across each other and they formulate some plan, maybe to take down Alpha or get rid of the Horde or do something to benefit the communities. That's my guess, because the other wild card we need to remember who wasn't in this episode was Negan. I'm still interested to see what the hell happens with that, because I think as much as Negan in the Whisperer camp is like Dante in the Alexandria. Like, you know, Dante was the virus, you know, with the water and all that shit. And I mean, if that's to be assumed that he was the one who did it, and Negan is the he's the virus of the Whispers. So that's crazy, though. I mean, man, oh man, the Siddiq thing is still blowing my mind, but I'm just trying to get through the other plot points that happen in this episode. I mean, that's pretty much all covered, you know, and it all tied together nicely, because I was wondering, I was like, what's the Gamma Aaron connection thing? Is this going to be dragged out? What's that going to be about? And they tied it in beautifully with the situation that Carol had and what she was going to do with that Whisperer. And man, I don't know, it's just weird to think, like, they don't usually, you would have thought this episode would be like a mid-season finale, or because it's the episode before a finale, technically. Kind of like episode 15, the calm before, was when the heads got chopped off and put on the pikes. It wasn't a finale, it was just an episode. So, I mean, you don't have to. If the episode works, the episode works. But I don't know how this mid-season finale is gonna close out. There's just a ton going on. There's a lot to speculate about, and I think that's what makes the show great. And so the fact that I'm going in circles right now, trying to think of an answer, trying to think of, you know, why, thinking about the possibilities for next week's episode before the break, before the mid-season break. There's a lot of things to think about. And I mean, this half season went by quick, but I mean, there was just a lot of content overall, from satellites crashing to friggin' treacherous, two-faced Whisperers and Negan. And I mean, I've been very satisfied this season, and I'll definitely do a mid-season review following the week that follows of the mid-season finale, when there's no prediction to do for episode 9 for a bit. I will do that review. But I can already tell you guys, I mean, it's just been great. Like, I just have always so many talking points, and you guys are always along for the ride. And it's just a crazy episode. Just a crazy episode. I can't give it anything lower than a fucking 9.5. It's because it's one of those episodes where you're going to have to go back and rewatch certain scenes, and even you could rewatch the scenes with Siddiq and Dante to better understand why the PTSD was happening and certain stuff like that. And this is a great rewatch tool, to be honest, too, because you can use that to go back and look at the history. So, man, that was crazy. That was just, I give the show a round of applause for that. And I don't know who strategically made that decision. I mean, Angela Kang, I keep singing her praises, but I mean, if it was her, I mean, holy crap. I mean, she, not to use a political reference, but she is making The Walking Dead great again. You know, make The Walking Dead great again. She absolutely has. I don't know who made the decision to put her in showrunner, but so far, season 9, half of season 10, it's been great. Like, I can't see a reason to log off. And, man, I just hope, I don't know, man. I'm hoping that maybe Siddiq is alive. Like, maybe he just, you know, rendered him unconscious. But, you know, why would you not kill him? If you don't kill Siddiq, he's going to tell somebody your identity's, your cover's blown. Then the whole thing's over. So, but, oh boy. Oh. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. This was, oh. Anyway. Thank you guys for watching. This has been an absolutely crazy episode, and I'll get this whole thing Sunday night. I mean, I'm watching it earlier, but I mean, I'm going to have it to you when you guys have finished seeing it. And yeah, let me know what you think. Sorry if there was a little bit, I don't know if you guys could hear on the mic. I'm going to have to listen back if you could hear some of my friends outside causing a ruckus, making some noise, yelling, and I don't know if it picked up on the mic or not, but I mean, it was distracting me because I was trying to watch the episode and freaking hearing stuff outside and whatnot, but I mean, it happens. But yeah, just didn't want it to ruin your Walking Dead experience. So with that said, mid-season finales next week, so I'm going to make a preview video for that, and we'll have to see what comes of it. Gonna be interesting. Alright guys, peace.